Hey everybody, welcome to Jen Lowry Writes. I haven't been on in quite a bit because this has been such a busy season with the opening of school. But guess what I've got coming out on Tuesday? Yes, that's right. My new book, my first crime thriller, The Sunday Killer, the case files of Detective Heather Moody's. You guys get to check it out. You can go ahead and pre-order it now. So that way on Tuesday, either your Kindle can go straight there, or you can go to Barnes & Noble, get it on your Nook. Wherever you go to get your ebooks, it'll be there, or you can go ahead and get that paperback so it can get shipped straight to you. So I got to celebrate. Every book deserves its book birthday celebration. So I've been thinking behind the scenes and talking it out with the kids and my husband, and what are some things that I can do that can just be fun, something that could bring us joy, and maybe you too. So I've got a couple of events planned this week, and I wanted to share them out with you guys today. I'm going to put this also in my newsletter. So you guys are also, if you subscribe to my newsletter, you're going to get a special shout out newsletter, and I am going to be reading Chapter 1 of The Sunday Killer, just exclusive for those newsletter subscribers. So if you have not signed up for my newsletter yet, then it's so easy to do. You can go to jenlowrywrites.com and you can go straight there and subscribe. There's a subscribe form there. Or you can go and look below in the videos on YouTube, and they will say, click this form for my newsletter, and it's a Google form, and I'm capturing your email that way. So that way I can put you on my private list. So what are the events going to be to celebrate this beauty right here? I want to have my first ever watch party on Twitch. So I love to watch movies. Horror is my place. That's what I'm always watching or looking toward, collecting new movies on a list. So there is a movie, just one of my top 10 favorite horror movies and serial killer movies of all time. And it's called Frailty. And it's got Matthew McConaughey in it. And if serial killer, the name of the movie, or Matthew McConaughey, if either one of those, you're not getting those vibes to come in and watch it with me, just come and hang out with me on Tuesday night. It is going to be my release party. So instead of me just jumping on and just talking about the behind the scenes of Heather Moody in a video like I normally do, we're just going to go over to Twitch, Jen Lowry Writes, and you guys can hang out in the chat with me while we're going to just watch a movie. So I will work that day. I will have supper made. I will have homeschool done. And then as a part of our homeschool that evening, we are going to have family movie night, and we are going to celebrate the Sunday Killer together. So we're going to start the movie at 9 o'clock on a Tuesday. I know that might be a little late for those of us who have to get up and work the next morning, but I'm going to be so super excited about this new release, and I'm probably not even going to be able to sleep. So might as well watch one of my favorite movies, and that is our way of celebrating. So Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern time, I'm going to be on Twitch. So hop on over there. This movie is on Amazon Prime, and watch it with me, and we'll be in the chat. So excited about all of that. All right, so got my first launch party for a watch party lined up already for Tuesday night. And now I want to tell you about the paint party. The paint party is going to be Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern time. It's going to be live streamed on Twitch, YouTube, and right on my Facebook author page, Jen Lowry. So if you have not found me in one of these places and there's a place that you prefer to hang out, you can go to YouTube, Jen Lowry Writes, Everyday Mom Challenge. You can go to my Facebook, Jen Lowry author page, or Jen Lowry Writes at Twitch, and hang out with us and paint. So if you don't have paint supplies, that's fine. You may have a pencil or a pen or a box of crayons or markers. You can get digital. You can go online and go, if you have Adobe products or if you have canva.com, you can go online and build some digital work with us while we're painting live. So that paint party is going to be on Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm looking forward to these two events that are celebrating the Sunday Killer. been thinking about what could I paint for that. And I was sharing that with my students. And one of my students said, you can draw Heather Moody and then have like a shadow like behind her. And I'm like, yeah, so creative. And I'm like, but there's no way I could draw her face. But what I could do is I could kind of draw like her walking, and then have the silhouette. I can try that. They're like, yes, that's the one you have to paint. Well, my painting, um, it's fun for me, but I am so not a professional ever. I just love having paint parties because they're so much fun. So I don't know about all of that fancy paint thoughts, but maybe a landscape of the town, or maybe I can paint like an old abandoned barn, or maybe I can do like the dirt road kind of feel with the cornfield. So I'm thinking about maybe scenes from the book. That's probably something more down my alley that I'll be able to actually do. So join us for the paint party. Join us for the watch party Tuesday night on Twitch. We are going to be watching Frailty. So I absolutely love that movie. One of my top 10 of all time. And then if you follow me, Jen Lowry Writes, all over social media, this week I'm going to be doing like contests and giveaways. I'm going to be giving away my favorite author's #1 book, because you got to start with Josie Quinn and the Vanishing Girls, and then you can work your way up. So I'm going to be doing some giveaways. I'm going to be just online as much as I can be in the evenings, the afternoons after 4 o'clock in the evenings, because you guys know I'm teaching by day, homeschooling by night, and I'm trying in these small pockets of time to be able to just come on and say, hey, new book, new love. I'm excited. And even if you don't read crime thrillers, or you don't like serial killer work or cult work, and this is a book that's not for you, that's fine. Just come with me and talk books and talk life and movies and writing. I would just love that if you could just kind of follow around, and maybe not my book, maybe you can win other books that I love. I'm going to be giving a YA thriller out, as well as adult crime fiction. So I'm going to try to hit both of those, because there is one that I absolutely loved, and I wanted to share that, guys, with y'all. So it's like books that I'm loving this week that I'm gifting out. So I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're going to go out and find me again, and just say prayers about the release of The Sunday Killer. August 31st, guys, Tuesday, right around the corner. And I will be making more videos, which are more for behind the scenes of like how I used vellum to create, the inside, 4-minute matting, the interior formatting. I'm going to be doing a lot of those kind of tutorial videos too. So I will be sharing those out on YouTube, just strictly YouTube and Twitch, though, not really here in my Facebook author page, but I will be there. So if you haven't followed me on those sites, just please go over and hit subscribe and like this page. Share it out with your friends and families and your writing communities and those that love to write, because we're building community over here at Jen Lowry's author world. It's not just about me. It's about Writing Warriors for Jesus, or my WWJ groups, and out there rocking it and doing their thing. So if you would like to become a part of the WWJs, you can go check out my Patreon page and see the different tiers there. We have a training camp and a boot camp, and I'd love to have you. All right, guys, I will talk with y'all later, because I've got some work to do behind the scenes about The Sunday Killer. I'm setting up my fall tour. And in order to do that, that gives me has to have some time. And I have to jump on and start sending out those emails and start making rounds around town and to the different book sites and the booksellers. So I'm excited about setting up that fall tour, and I will talk with you guys later. Okay, bye.